Salaries for Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley have been revealed. MMA reporter Mike Bond tweeted, Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley each received a $2 million flat fee for Sunday's boxing match, per Ohio Commission documents. This does not include a cut of the pay-per-view. Full salaries for #Paul Woodley coming to our MMA Junkie momentarily. Jake Paul recently revealed the conditions Tyron Woodley would need to meet for his tattoo if he wants to secure the rematch. He tweeted Tyron's tattoo guidelines: 1. 3x2 inches at least. 2. Can't get it covered. 3. Permanent. 4. Must post on social media. 5. Has to be visible with shorts and shirt on. Tyron Woodley responded back saying, send the contract, son. Daddy will put your name next to all of my other kids. Aljamain Sterling and Piotr Jan have been recently going back and forth on social media. It all started when Aljamain Sterling tweeted, maybe I'm crazy, but I just feel my dignity is worth more than the payday for a rematch like this. Maybe it's because I'm not in that situation, but it's like, will things be different? Woodley has all the tools in the world and has been on top with those skills. Different times. Piotr Jan responded back saying, you lost your dignity when you cried to get the belt, idiot. Aljamain Sterling responded back saying, maybe you still don't understand the series of events, dummy. So I'll explain again. I got the belt because you illegally kneed me in the head, not because of teardrops. Asshat. Matt Brown recently showed interest in fighting Jake Paul. He posted this on his Instagram with the caption, I've been out on the front lines for a long time while Jake Paul is playing G.I. Joe over here. Ohio is my state and I'll fight you for it. Ben Askren on his Instagram gave his reaction to Tyron Woodley's loss to Jake Paul.
Alright guys, so what do I think about the Jake Paul Tyron Woodley fight? Because a lot of people have been asking me. So, here's what I think. I may be biased. I think Tyron won. I had it scored 5-3. The way I saw it, he was more aggressive, he was stalking, and he landed more effective punches. Now, Jake definitely out-volumed him, but I did not think the volume was all that effective, so I scored a 5-3. I know I'm not a great boxing mind, but I follow Carissa Shields on Twitter. I think she kind of echoed the same sentiments I did, so I think my opinion is pretty valid. I thought that was pretty solid for his boxing debut. I know a lot of you guys are frustrated he didn't beat up Jake Paul. Listen, that's what I wanted to happen too. I wanted him to knock Jake Paul's head off. He didn't get it done. Other thing that happened for me, I gained a lot of respect for Jake Paul. Now, I know he got TKO on me, but I knew I wasn't very good at boxing. I told all of you that, like, I'm not a very good boxer. I just think I'm better than he is. Okay, so when he got a knockdown on me, yeah, hey, whatever. He didn't earn my respect. Watching him versus Tyron, I have a lot of respect for Tyron's striking ability, and I think Tyron won the fight. But either way, it was a really highly competitive bout, and I think it's pretty evident. And the only way you're not gonna think this is if you really hate the guy, and I don't hate him, I'm whatever towards him. Pretty evident to me that he's worked pretty hard at this, and he's pretty tough, right? Took some pretty big shots from Tyron and kept on fighting. So in that respect, he has earned my respect for sure, in a way that he didn't in my fight or any of the fights previously. Now, I think him and Tyron happens again, and here's why I think it happens. So while I will definitely admit that Jake is working hard at this, and he has achieved a relatively high level of boxing proficiency, I think going from the level he's at to like a world champion level is a long ways, right? It's a long ways off. So Tyron was a world champion in mixed martial arts, and I think I've had the conversation with him, and he would recognize that him versus a boxing world champion in boxing it's a tough matchup, right? It's not going to go all that well. Now in boxing, I think there's less big name guys than there is in mixed martial arts, for sure, right? And so you're not going to get to the big name boxers until you get very, very top of the heap. If he goes to the top of the heap, he's not going to be competitive with them, okay? And he needs someone else who's a big name across the bill from him to sell the fight. If it's him versus someone we've never heard of, it makes it not really that interesting. So is he going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 of those? Like, I don't know. I don't think that makes a lot of sense for him. I don't think it makes a lot of sense for anybody. So the fight that makes the most sense is him fighting Tyron again. There's now a history. There's a backstory. Tyron also has a very big name. The first fight was competitive. I think, who else could you make a case for? Maybe, I don't know, Michael Bisping. I guess that's kind of interesting. Michael Bisping's a pretty solid striker, has a big name. Chael, I think maybe that's interesting. Chael obviously has a really big following. Chael's bigger, right? So Tyron was, I think, the smaller guy. Chael's bigger, but Chael maybe doesn't have the buy. I would think Tyron versus Chael in a boxing match, I would pick Tyron's skill over Chael's. Anderson Silva, another big name. Maybe that's too good. Anderson Silva looked really good at boxing, and we obviously know he's a really high-level striker, but specifically his boxing looked really good. So maybe that's too big of a jump there. And obviously Anderson Silva is also bigger than Tyron is, right? Tyron Silva is 185 and 205. So I think Tyron's the most logical choice to fight again. I think from a competitive standpoint, it makes sense because the first bout was a split decision. It was very competitive. So I thought Tyron looked good in his boxing debut. I enjoyed watching Tyron box. I'm really happy that he made a bunch of money. Jake Paul earned my respect. It's pretty evident he has been working hard. It's pretty evident at this point he's not a pussy. He took a few big shots, kept fighting. That's what I got. That's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my take on it. Peace.
Quentin here, and Lance, the director.
How y'all doing?
We're sitting here enjoying this seedy motel set we're in, and the crackheads are starting to wake up.
Lance, are we gonna be shooting into the night?
They're over here.
It's about to get dangerous.
I'm
gonna be shooting cowboy in the night because
so they're throwing things over at the vehicles over here. I'm just giving a public service announcement to if you're missing any of your family members because they're on a crack bench. If rocks hit my trailer or my truck, I'm cleaning out the hotel. So if your son or daughter or lover comes home, dog walked up and down the park, it's because they threw something in my vehicle and hit me. So I just warned the police. I'm warning you now. Get a hold of them. Tell them don't throw rocks.
warning, Lance, because I have some, I have some power. Hello, I'm from Detroit. Good news is we just got hazard pay for this set location.
Yeah, hazard pay for sure. Give us a little rundown what's about to happen here.
They're about to do a B&E on this door on this crackhead and drag him out. They've got non-lethal, then they've got an assault rifle. We got my man Commando back up on the pistol.
Oh, because the crackhead came out waving a gun?
Yeah, we bumped into his moving trailer, his meth trailer, mobile meth lab. Oh, we got pissed off. Now we're strapped. Yeah.
Dana White, the UFC Vegas 35 post-fight press conference, responds to Jake Paul saying that he's going to knock him out when he sees him.
It actually makes sense. I'm 52 years old. I'm in the age bracket of guys he fights. So, yeah, I could see him wanting to fight me. It's all he fights are 50-year-olds. Let me tell you what, get in line. There's plenty of people that would like to assault me. Get in line. It's a long line, buddy. You're gonna be waiting for a while. No, it doesn't bother me. This is the business we're in. I say it all the time about the fighters too. We are not in the nice guy business. It's a very mean business. I say many mean things about people too, and it's just part of this game. It's all good.